1:41 p.m. We have been coming up the southeast coast of the Malaysian peninsula, and we'll be making our U-turn shortly. Actually, looks like we're starting part of it. Towards Singapore's Changi Airport. Presently 28 miles from the field, so we're actually farther away now than we were the last time that I looked, because we've been coming in from the southeast, and the runway operation is landing from the northeast, so we're continuing our turn here now. Unfortunately, on this approach, I'm not really expecting to see any of downtown Singapore, as that lies several miles southwest of the airport, so we are not going to be passing over the city center. Currently at 5,500 feet. I'll pick this back up again when we have a little better visibility on approach. Okay, looks like we are lined up with the runway now, heading 203 degrees to the south-southwest. Coming in from the north-northeast, 3,000 feet. Boy, the weather has taken a huge turn all of a sudden. It was like a beautiful, sunny, glorious day about 5 minutes ago, and now it's quite cloudy. Hear and feel the landing gear coming down. My plane is wobbling around. Okay, so we are now actually over a bay of Malaysia. See a tanker down there, and we'll be crossing shortly into Singapore territory. There are a few smaller islands off the main island of Singapore. Looks like we are lined up for what I'm guessing is runway 20 or 21R, right? This is now Singapore land. We have just crossed the international border. You can see it is raining. And the edge of the runway will be coming up shortly once we pass this island and come to the main island of Singapore. The foot of the runway will be just a few hundred yards from the bay here. cargo ship going by. Singapore, of course, being one of the world's busiest ports, and if you look off out to sea there, you can see a couple dozen large vessels that are just anchored offshore waiting for their turn to come into port. Okay, see, oh, there's a Singapore 380 at their cargo transshipment center. Several other jets there as well, and actually that's a Royal Brunei jet parked there. Cathay Pacific Cargo, Singapore Airlines Cargo, Singapore Airlines, another Airbus 380. I don't think they fly a 380 cargo version, but maybe they have some huge cargo shipments to pick up there before they taxi over to a passenger gate. I'm not sure. So according to my maps with me, we have touched down 1:50 p.m. Oh my god, there's my arch nemesis, AirAsia, right there. Another 380. Lost track of how many 380 Singapore has. I guess 30 to 35 maybe. There's another one there with some kind of a special pink stripe livery. It's probably one of the airports in the world where you can see the greatest concentration of the Airbus 380 Super Jumbos.
Welcome to Singapore, ladies and gentlemen. And all Singaporeans and residents of Singapore, a warm welcome home. You may use your mobile phones and tablets. Kindly remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned on. When leaving the aircraft, please take care when opening the overhead compartment and check that there are not left anything behind on your seat and in your seat pocket. If you have a connecting flight on Singapore Airlines, please note that the boarding gate will close 10 minutes before the scheduled departure time. It's been a pleasure serving you on this flight.
Okay, so that was runway 20R that we landed on. And I believe we're coming into Terminal 2, which Singapore Airlines uses for its short-haul intra-Asia service. So I should not have to change terminals for my connection to Bangkok. And I was starting to say earlier, from what's indicated on my maps with me, oh, lightning flash there. There's a Terminal 4 under construction, and a planned Terminal 5 and 3rd runway that is either under construction or will soon be under construction, with a completion date of 8 years from now, 2025. You can see a whole bunch of cranes here. I'm not sure what project that might be associated with. But it does appear we are taxiing into Concourse B, as in Bravo, used for Singapore's shorter flights around Asia, whereas their long hauls to other continents run out of Terminal 3. I believe that's another 777-300. Next to us there, you can tell by the 5 doors, the fuselage is stretched from the original 777-200, which has 4 exit doors. Well, that was a pretty quick taxi. And that's B7, so I'm guessing we are either at B5 or B9. Alright, and we have a 1:55 arrival time.